Alright, welcome to Yellow Skunk Farms. Quick disclaimer, this is a 21-year-old and up channel, so if you're not 21 years or older, please leave the channel now. This channel is for educational purposes only. We appreciate it. There's Pooter over there. And I think the Cooter and Scooter are over there, yeah. There's Scooter. Cooter's over there. Cooter's over there somewhere. I wanted to highlight our Monstera leaf this morning. Look at that thing. We watched that open on up, didn't we? That thing is just got huge. Non-stop growth. Look at that. Beautiful. So we'll be stringing up some more bud today. As you can see, we had to break out the mono. We got flowers dangling almost in the pond. And this one here was down there. So we're gonna have to definitely bring the old fishing line in. We're just gonna string this one up. Look how pretty they are. Nice bud, nice tight nose, great smell. That's a raspberry deadhead. Got that OG citrus. That one does anyway. This one here in the middle, then we got this one here. We strung this one up a little bit. This one is the same, but a little bit more fruity than this one here. So this one is different from this one. Very tight bud. Way more orangey funk. Like an orange funk. That's what it is. Very sticky. Look at these down here, just almost to the creek. But beautiful nonetheless. Seems like that low light, like, down here they're probably only getting like 250, 300 maybe, because up here we're around, up there we're around 1200. Let's go over there and look at the big girl. Look how she's just dangling over here. Beautiful flower though. Glad to see that we solved the problem and corrected the crash. So I see our water is being wicked up, sucked up from down here. It's definitely drying out. You can see the floor now. So that's telling me that where we disconnected all the sand and silt is doing its job. It's not allowing more water to go down in there. We're drying out. We're allowing the plants to, and the soil microorganisms to catch up, basically. We got our algae come back in our creek. You can see the edge. Man, look at that. And you know what, to be honest with you, I think it's coming back better than what it was before. Like, the crash kind of just, I don't know, kind of helped it along. Well, if we hadn't have done what we did, it definitely wouldn't have helped it along, but take this big thing here. Just want to open it up to that light. That's all I want, light. That's all we need now is light. As much of these buds as possible. That's where the terpenes are. You need power. So we also need airflow. So I do this a lot. Get all this stuff off. At this point, you can see how it's lime green on underneath, and the light will turn that lime green into dark green and finish the bud off. These are great flowers though. This raspberry deadhead. Amazing smell. Amazing structure. Nice tight bud. Funk. I mean, sticky. I talked to Luna actually this morning on Instagram. She asked how she was glad that these made it and are turning out. And I was like, yes, they are. They are turning out great. I mean, they're freaking just nice, tight noted. Like I said, tight bud. Definitely, we had the newt in the soil for sure for them to do it. We just we crashed it, you know, so we set them back a little bit, probably a week or so. But it seems like they never really stopped growing. So the plants kind of took care of themselves. See, this is the kind of stuff I want to get out of here. Leaves that are laying on these buds. They don't really need to be there. Everything I want going to the bud now. Everything. Pluck away. We're day 55. We only got probably 10 to 20 days left. Maybe a little more for the other stuff, but this one here is getting real close. Real close. We got some seed. We got our seeds from Huckleberry Farms, Huckleberry Hill Farms. Yesterday, we got some. We're going to be planting some of those. We're going to be planting some APSU seeds. I've got some taproot that I'm going to pump. And we're going to pick what we want to grow. Let's get up here. Let's get it right up here. Light. Get the light to them. Look at these things. Beautiful flowers. Turpylicious. These are the Orangeline, OK Calyx. This one took, this one took the hardest hit during the crash. Look at these over here getting ready to hit the creek. Just gonna have to string these up today. Pretty good, pretty good. I'm not disappointed at all with these flowers, I'll tell you that. I mean, they could be better, I know that. Could have taken, this, I could have strung them up. They could be thicker in the stalk, the redness, you can see that, all of that can be corrected in the next run. It's just because we crashed and we fucked the lights all up. But we know what we did wrong. And knowing is half the battle, right? Pretty flower. Beautiful. Alright. Everything of the dog fennel is definitely starting to grow. That's a great sign. That means our water around the edge of the creek is getting better. This stuff will take the fuck off when that soil down there, and this, goddamn, my head is all up in this. But when all this down here, you see how we lost a lot of this here. We've just been pulling it out, kind of thinning it out, But just by aerating this down here, the soil down here has gotten really mucky and nasty, like a swamp. We don't like that. The ivy starting to come. You can see how we disconnected from here. It's really starting to, it's really starting to dry out. Hey, put it down. Obviously I disturbed them when I picked that up. Isopods, dairy cows, those things are organic decomposers. I mean, they eat constantly. Eat and shit constantly. And that's what we want. Eating and shitting going on. The poop loop. Eating and shitting. As Dr. Elaine Ingham would say, the poop loop. It's nothing but a poop loop. Everything's got to eat and shit. Look at the algae really starting to string out now. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I need. I need algae. Look at it. This is catching all the poo for us, creating oxygen. And then we bring this, and we can put it underneath here where all the critters are. And they will love it. They will eat that stuff up. They're probably, ooh, candy. Somebody dropped off candy. I want that light. Like, fuck that light. So that's where we are right now. Oh, let me show you. Show you this algae over here coming up in this. Yes, you can see. Yesterday there were air bubbles. You can see the algae. See the little air bubbles. There's some air bubbles right there. That algae is starting to form. Starting to form. This is what we want to see. See it? The more that grows, the better off we're going to be. That is our filtration. You can see it, the green in the side of the sand. The cyanobacteria creating that algae in the sand, which is going to aerate, it's going to create oxygen, it's going to do a lot of different things to help start to balance that pure sand silt and turn it into organic matter like this over here. It'll eventually turn into this. After all the worms and the critters eat and shit it. Can't imagine how much life is right there. There's an earwig. Everything just eats and shits. So, with that being said, let's go eat. And we will check you later. We might be live. Oh yeah, APSUsoil.com is our sponsor. And we're going to... we might go live today. I don't know. We got a wedding to go to today. That's right. We got a wedding today. So probably skip the live today. But we never know. I might just go live for an hour or so while I'm walking around in here. But just yeah, hit the notifications and we'll see you whenever. Definitely tomorrow. So enjoy your Sunday and peace.